Hey y'all, welcome to Faithful Hustle, the podcast where we merge faith, grit, and God given hustle so you can step into the life and the business that you were created for. I'm Peyton, your host, and I'm here to help you show up boldly, grow with purpose, and build something that actually matters. I've been shaped by incredible mentors like Jesse Lee Ward, and I believe legacy is built one faithful step at a time. Around here, we talk about leadership, mindset, and business through the lens and scripture of real life hustle. So if you are ready to push past your limits, keep your faith strong, and actually enjoy the journey, you are in the right place. Let's dive in. Resilience isn't pretending to be hurt, it's remembering who holds you while it does. Every leader faces setbacks, rejection, betrayal, burnout, heartbreak, but resilience is built in the rebuilding. God uses your pain to polish your purpose if you let him. Honestly, y'all, Jessie Lee Ward would come back from the dead and beat my ass if she heard that I was sad about her transitioning off Earth. If she knew that I was using that as a heartbreak to hold myself back, she would be so mad at me. So she always said, hurt people, hurt people. And whenever I get hurt, I have to remind myself that Jesus is walking with me through this and that he has a greater plan. What pain are you still carrying that's shaping how you show up? How would your story change if you saw your struggle as a training? And who might be waiting for the testimony that you're living through right now? I want to tell you a story. I was virtually watching a GoPro event back in 2022, and there was a lady on there, and she was speaking on stage, and she was talking about being homeless, and I started bawling. I don't know why I started bawling, but I was crying uncontrollably. And then I went through some things, and now looking back on it, because I'm not in the position where I was, but now looking back, I went through what she was talking about, and I hadn't gone through it yet. And I think my spirit knew that I was going to go through it. And I cried and cried, and I think I had mourned the life I was going to be losing before it ever came about. So I knew as soon as the things in the situation changed that this was the testimony that I just lived through, and somebody else needs to hear it. Like I heard her testimony and I needed to hear it. I would love it if you would just journal one area you're healing from. Name it, don't numb it. Create a bounce back list. Write 3 things that help you rise faster. And then declare, I bend, but I do not break. Jesse Lee always used to use the analogy of a rubber band and that you have to stretch it a little bit to make it grow. But if you stretch it too much, too quick, it could break. But if we all think of ourselves as rubber bands, we will always bend and never break. Resilience isn't found in avoiding storms, it's found in the one who calms them. Mark 6 reminds us that Jesus Christ always calms the storms. I'm sorry, it was Mark 4. But just remember that Jesus awoke and he rebuked the wind and he said to the sea, "Peace, be still." That's what we should do. Thank you for turning into Faithful Hustle. If today's episode encouraged you, would you do me a favor? Screenshot it, share it on your socials, and tag me so I can cheer you on. And don't forget, your hustle doesn't have to look like the world's hustle. With Jesus at the center, every step you take is kingdom work. Stay faithful, keep hustling, and I'll see you next week.